Hi, my YouTube friends. This is Miss Yo, and it is Saturday, and it is blazing here in AZ. We have been in the mid 90s, low 90s this whole week, and we're still going to be there for a while. And I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, I should be packing. I should, you guys. Really, I should. But when you're supposed to do something, other things pop up. And that just means that I don't feel like packing. A new recording studio will be coming soon. Okay, so let me show you guys 3 things I can use to get this color off and my overlay gel. Or acrylic for some people. The first way, they have created these nice, nifty gel remover pads. I obtained mine off eBay, and I bought like 100 for like $4. They have a pad like this, and then they give you the option if you want to use a little nail thing. And what it is actually called a nail remover protector. So it helps you to keep all the good acetone pad on the inside and not on the outside, messing up other things. So that's what I feel like is really good for, because I just put my finger in here and I can actually do other things as I'm just letting this melt. Take the polish off the whole bit. Let me see. I'll show you guys how I look with the polish coming off. See? You see the blue on the inside? So this right here is the nail pad. Or you could take this little nice nifty thing, and I guess this is going to be like this is one way, and this is going to be 1.2, because you can actually put your finger inside of the pad, and they have a little strip here. And you actually can wrap this whole thing around your finger. So this was a good idea. Thumbs up. I thought it was garbage in the beginning, you guys, but I lied. Remember, acetone is what helps get, right here, this nice stuff. Acetone is what helps get any kind of fingernail polish, acrylic, or overlay off. Now, this is not considered just 100% acetone. No, this is some other genius stuff that they used. But with this one, all you have to do, and I have done this many times, I'm not sure if others have ever tried it, but this is aluminum foil effect, okay? You take one. Now, I use a lintless pads. I do. I purchased those. You can use a regular cotton ball. I've used that also. You put whatever your desirable amount. You got to try to eyeball it to what's going to cover the finger. The reason why I do use these, because it goes with the same, it's the same size as, you know, your aluminum foil. So you put your finger in. Remember, don't forget, you have to saturate your cotton ball or your lint. This is my lintless pads. So I'm going to, can you see this? I put my finger in there. And you put just your finger. You don't have to put the whole finger, but just your nail bed. I take it, move over. And then I'm going to pinch this top because I don't want none of the good stuff coming out. What did I mean by that? The acetone. Form it to your finger, and voila. Voila. Now you can still do other things. Yeah. So that's another way. So this is number 2. Remove that. After, if those 2 doesn't do too well for you, and I think this is just genius, because we usually have aluminum foil at our house, pads, any kind of, even if you wanted to use, I think the makeup pads that you can get in a long tube, and they're circle. Yeah, I think they're like round cotton pads. You could use those. Anything that is going to cover the finger or the area that you're trying to remove, that's good. That's good stuff. If you don't like doing that, if you don't want to be doing that, that's more of a mobile stuff. You can do it, move around, do other things. If not, this is remember my DIY, you guys? Yes, you can get a jar, and you could do the pads, meaning I should say sponges, because I have sponges in here, and you just let your fingers sit. Now for me, I need to be up and moving. While I'm doing this, you have to stay stationary. So you just be sitting here. What about if you don't want to use the sponges, Yolanda? Take the sponge out, put your acetone in, and you just sit here. Now, if you had to do all 10 nails at one time, yeah, I'll probably say you can use I guess if you choose to sit down and use a gel, some kind of, I would say, glass bowl, then do that. You stick all your hands in there with the acetone, just let it, not 6, like 3 ways, the 3 ways that you can remove the acetone, color, or overlay off your nail. Stay tuned because I want to show you guys how it actually looks once it all come off, okay? Stay tuned. I'm back, you guys. Okay, yes, the nails are off. I actually did another one. This is the first nail I said I was going to do for you guys, so that is the middle nail. This nail has a little bit of trauma to it. Oh, let me turn off the fan. It is still piping hot here, and it's what, 7, 8 o'clock at night. It is so warm. However, this nail still has some blue around it, and I'm sure it has everything to do because this nail had blue all over, meaning the whole nail was blue, or cold cash. So I do have some blue around it, but however, all the gel is off. This nail has been through some trauma. It split, but it wasn't due to doing the overlay. That was the whole purpose of me doing these overlays, because my nails were splitting, if you have been following my nail journey. And this one split also. I used the pads for this finger, and I just soaked off with this finger. They were around the same time, but I wasn't doing it for a time. I was really just doing it because I need to get both of them off. So just a recap of what's the 3 ways you can use, how to remove your acrylic, your polish, your gel overlay, whatever it may be, the primer, whatever it may be. This is my 3 ways that I take mines off, or can take mines off, or could take mines off. Let me say this. In the first video, I say you can leave the polish on. Surely you can. You can still leave it on. But I think if you take the polish off first and predicate upon if your overlay is if it is an overlay, it's usually your nails. If not, if you have on tips, cut it down to the desirable desirable length where your real nails stop, so you can get just the excess stuff off. You don't have to worry about waiting so long because you got it off. Okay, so the 3 ways that I did mine, remember, it was one of these with the nice, cute nail protector. So you stick the pad and nail in there, right? That was the first one. And then I said the 1.2 or 1.2, you can actually just use this pad alone, and you put it in, and actually it's like a plastic strip here. It will attach. So once you put your finger in here, you bring it around, it sticks, so that you can use this by itself too. Oh my gosh, please leave me alone. Okay, so that was that. Number 2, the aluminum foil. Remember I told you guys you can take aluminum foil, you get your pad. I like to use these square lintless ones. No lint comes off this at all. A square, your aluminum pad needs to be longer than the square, and you wrap it around the desirable finger. That was number 2. And the third one, you use a glass jar like I have here for my DIY. I can stick my finger in here and just wait. But I like to be mobile, so I usually do number 1. Okay? So that is it, you guys. That's the how-to remove those things off your nails. I'm about to put my nails back on, and I'm going to use an overlay, and it's going to come from Kiss. Yes, Kiss will be my my nail of choice. Even though I have nails all around me, we're going to use Kiss. So that was it, you guys. I hope you had a great Saturday, or having a great Saturday. You guys be safe. I love you as always, and I will converse with you next time.